Hey gremlins, and welcome back to the journal reading section of our Kingdom Hearts series. I took a little detour to go fight that monkey in Traverse Town. Maybe I'll give you a snippet of that, maybe not. Is the monkey here? Ooh, she is here. Okay, oh, hi, babes. Oh. And now we get the fuck out of here. Nope. Nope. By the way, it should be here in our list now. So we'll see that here in a second when we get into the characters. But we'll do the chronicles first. Halloween Town. Jack, the Pumpkin King of Halloween Town, worked with Dr. Finkelstein and created a heart to control the Heartless for the Halloween festival. Oogie Boogie, plotting to use the heart to take over Halloween Town, had Lock, Shock, and Barrel steal it. When Sora and company arrived at his manor, Oogie Boogie tried to summon a swarm of Heartless with the heart, but failed. Evidently, the heart was incomplete. After Sora and his friends defeated him, Oogie Boogie turned into a giant monster, becoming one with his manor. However, he was beaten yet again and disappeared along with the manor. Sora sealed the keyhole in Halloween Town. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We just showed up, beat up some kids, beat up Oogie, and then we left. I'm also realizing I forgot to read the Ansem report. I'll read that at the end, and I'll probably put it into the main video because it is important. I'll cut around. I'll do what I gotta do. Anyway, characters. Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King. He loves to scare people out of their wits, headstrong, confident, and likes grand gestures. Now he's working night and day to make this year's Halloween festival the greatest ever. He scared up some fun in Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993. Yeah, headstrong is quite a way to put it. Once he gets an idea in that head of his, he's not changing as much. It's not happening, and that's his downfall every time. We also got Sally, Dr. Finkelstein's creation. She's patched together from parts that sometimes come off and move around on their own. She loves Jack and tries to steer him in the right direction, though it doesn't always work. She appeared in Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. I believe she wasn't in the original story that the movie was based off of, but I think she's a good addition. I think she's necessary, especially with, again, how headstrong Jack is. Like, somebody needs to be, not quite the foil, but someone needs to sit there and be like, Jack, buddy, get it together. This is a terrible idea. Oogie Boogie, the villain who tried to take over Halloween Town. The heart he stole from Dr. Finkelstein attracted the Heartless, and the result was his doom. I mean, from what it looked like, it didn't attract the Heartless very well. That was kind of a problem, but his greed, I suppose, because he's a gambling man, his greed kind of undid him in the end. Dr. Finkelstein, the mad scientist who created a, quote, heart to help Jack control the Heartless dancing. Again, I don't know why we wanted him dancing, but okay. Sally is another of his creations. She helps him around the lab, but she'd much rather spend time with Jack. He created some scares. Yeah, I mean, part of it is she's in love with Jack and wants to hang out with him. Part of him is just Dr. Finkelstein's kind of a douche. Like, he's kind of awful. And that's kind of the point, right? Like, grumpy, mad scientist, old man. I think in one of the original scripts or something, he was supposed to be inside Oogie Boogie, like jealousy or something. He's just kind of rude and awful and just a crotchety old man. We got Zero, Jack's ghost dog. He comes out of his grave whenever Jack calls. He's very loyal to his master and loves it when Jack plays with him. He loyally followed Jack in Nightmare Before Christmas, and he's got his little jack-o'-lantern nose. I don't know when I first learned about the jack-o'-lantern nose, but it was far after I had watched the movie multiple times. I thought he just had like a little glow nose, almost like, you know, he's very Rudolph, which, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas and all. I thought it was just kind of like a glowing little light, but no, he's got a little jack-o'-lantern, and it's adorable, and he is the ghostiest goo bubble, and I love him. I would give him so many pets. We got Locke, the ringleader of the trio that includes Shock and Barrel. Their walking bathtub helps them get around while they commit all kinds of mischief and probably crimes. They sometimes help Oogie, but they're not really fond of him. He created Havoc in Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if anyone's really a fan of Oogie, to be honest. He, too, is kind of awful. Prancy Pants, man. Like, from my understanding, Locke was always kind of the leader. Which I guess they called him the ringleader. So, he's the leader. Shock, I think, is the brains. And Beryl just kind of gets looped into stuff, unfortunately. Shock, along with Locke and Barrow, she's part of Oogie Boogie's plot to take over Halloween Town. Shock is the most cunning member of the trio. She keeps her cool when the other two are losing it, also creating havoc. Oh, the step and slide, I guess. But there's also a lot of people that don't realize that Shock is a girl. But no, like I said, she's the brains. Her and Locke together would be quite the pair of mischief makers, but then they bring in Barrow to be like their fall guy, and it just kind of sucks for him. Barrow, a member of the trio that includes Locke and Shock, he's a little slow and often ends up as the butt of his partner's pranks and practical jokes. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously he is part of it, he is going along with things, but I don't think he really wants to. I think he just wants friends and no one else in town is really his age, so he just goes along with it and gets relentlessly bullied, to be honest. We got the mayor, the two-faced mayor of Halloween Town. He switches from his happy face to his sad face depending on his mood. That is kind of how moods work, my dude. Which changes constantly because he is a little... I don't think he's actually like bipolar per se, but no, he does literally switch at the drop of a hat. He's working with Jack to make this year's festival the best ever, and appeared in the movie. Obviously, he's got his happy face. Back here, he's got his sad face, and he rotates when necessary, and has the tallest hat. Like, he is competing with Doug Dimmadome, head of the Gemstone. That's not... It's been forever since I've had to say that line, so my bad. I definitely got that wrong, but yeah. Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. He's got some competition for hat size. That's everybody in there. And then Heartless. Okay, we got the Sniper Wild. So like I said, I went and fought it and didn't die and everything. Sniper Wild, Heartless resembling a monkey. It roams as it pleases, rarely paying attention to its surroundings. If Sora is spotted, it will call forth numerous allies, all armed with slingshots. So yeah, if you are not seen, or if you kill it fast enough, it doesn't raise the alarm, and it's fine, and they loop with the 1, 2, and 3. I think there's like 3 loops or something. But if she does see you, they just kind of spawn endlessly, and you will die unless you leave the area. So I got coupled. I think I did 1 round and then killed like 1 or 2 more. Oh, I guess I can see there at the bottom because I got 7. So 1, 2, and 3 would be 6, and then I got 1, and then someone spotted me in the 2nd round. But anywho, that monkey, we killed the monkey. Woo! And then new bubbles, we got White Knight. I think that is how I would say that. Heartless that mostly appear in Halloween Town. Their jerky dance-like attack moves are fairly easy to dodge but cause large damage. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I defeated 118 of those. That's behind me. I don't know if I'll be able for you to see. I defeated 118 of these. But also, their dance-like attack. Why was Jack trying to get the ghost to dance? Just let the mummy dance. They already do that. They also do have just grippers, hands, feet, they're gripping. It's a lot. I love the design, but it's a lot. And then Gargoyle, I guess I did call them gargoyles. What were the other ones called then? Hello? Air soldiers? Is that who I was thinking of? Yeah, I was thinking of air soldiers. So these ones literally were gargoyles. Winged Heartless that mostly appear in Halloween Town. They can move from one place to another almost without notice. Since they are prone to sneak attack, they often get caught off guard by counterattacks. So yeah, they hit you with the boo, and if you dodge or block that boo, they go, "Well, how'd you know?" "What do you mean?" And they are bamboozled. It's a really fun design though. It kind of looks like a kid's arts and craft project, like puppet doll. I love it. I love the Tim Burton vibes. I love it deeply. The rare truffles. Like I said, I think we're supposed to juggle them. It'll probably tell me in here. Yeah, non-attacking heartless that are rarely found. They like to jump, so helping them stay in the air may bring good things. Obviously, we didn't get the colors of them. They are usually very bright. The blue and yellow, very like primary colors, the stars. But they like to jump, so it's one of those. Yeah, just keep bouncing them. Some people use them to grind levels, I think, because they're supposed to show up in a different world that is, I guess, easier to bounce them or so. If nothing else, it's an open area instead of under the bridge like we were dealing with. But you get XP, they give you stuff after a while, all that fun things. But as always, I suck at the mushrooms, so. But that looks like everything. Until next time, we are caught up. I know it says new. We will be caught up. So until the next time, remember to stay chaotic good, and I'll see you in the next one.